said a couple days ago you didn't know how this day was going to hit you. How did it hit you?
I don't know. A lot of guys were emotional out there, and a lot of guys showed me so much love, man. I can't do anything but be grateful. Um, I got a lot of gratitude for the honor and just the love that I got at this program. I didn't get emotional, like I said. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel, but maybe it still ain't hit me yet. So I'm still excited about the way the guys went out there and played today. So um, just thankful for everything.
For your final game to walk off that field with a defensive shutout, what does that mean to you after the career that you've had here?
It's not really about me, but it felt great. I mean, the guys told me before we even went out there that they were going to leave everything on the line for the seniors, and especially me, of course. But my biggest thing was I hope that they carry that into next year and they can be momentum for the young guys and they can go forward knowing that they got that in them, and that's something we've always had in us. So that's what I'm most excited about. The way we finished today was great, but I wanted to bleed over for them into the next season. We'll go off and we'll live our lives, and those guys will still be here. So I'm excited for that.
Tori, I mean, from the start of the season, it seemed like you and Clay, connected well. Obviously, continued tonight. Just what is it that you guys are able to do so well? Jay was even saying you're able to kind of silent communicate on some things. Just how's your relationship work?
Just a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time to build that type of connection with a quarterback, and he's a young guy, and as the course of the season went on, you could see that he's learned a lot more, and he's been smarter and more intelligent, reading the defense and stuff, and just the amount of time we worked on certain leverage and eye communication. That plays a big factor that you've seen out there in the game today, and that's just something that we work on a lot.
Come on, how different is this team right now than they were after maybe the first month of the season? I mean, Jay talked about just how proud of you guys he is.
I mean, it's grown. The locker room has changed, and guys have committed and stayed dedicated. And obviously, it didn't show in the on like the scoreboard and the win and loss column like we wanted it to. But um, going forward, I feel like that's what we did this year. The way we grew, the way we molded together, will be a foundation for the guys going forward. So we grew a lot, and that's all you can ask for.
2.5 sacks today for Chase Wilson. What kind of growth have you seen from him this year, and what did it mean as a leader to see him get that performance?
Chase balled out all year, and he was emotional before the game, talking to me, telling me he was going to leave it all on the line, and he went and did it. So you got to respect a thing like that, and I think Chase is going to be great going forward. I've watched him come in since a freshman. I was around him on his visit when he was hosted, and he's always looked up to me. But today I was proud of him. So I think that he'll be something good for the linebacker room going forward. I know Coach Norvell said he had to get faster on linebackers, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Tori, I know this isn't the offense that you guys expected, especially when it comes to scoring points. But what about this offense has you excited that you can accomplish those goals next year?
Of course, we had a couple players leave, and the big thing is seeing those freshmen step up, and you could see the more games we've been in, the more blocks you can see that we're stacking on the offense, and it's just those type of things that I see. I feel confident with. I'm confident that we'll be solid next year, and those freshmen, our young guys, and even the O line running back is going to be something to watch. And of course, we ain't scored the amount of points that we wanted, and accomplished the goals that we wanted, but you could see the building blocks that we're building.
In many ways, was this game as much about this season as it is next season?
Oh no, this game was about the seniors. This game wasn't about next year or about the young guys. This game was strictly about the seniors, and that I preached that to the young receivers and all of the receivers. I'm like, this game is not for you. This game is not for next year. This game is not for the coaches. This game is for the seniors. And I told them, whatever you do it for the seniors. How would you want to, end your season if you were a senior? And they all said, we want to go out with a win. And that's just something that we all came to agreement on. So this game wasn't for next year, and I'm happy that we got the dub for the seniors. Of course, it's gonna be sad to see them go, and we know that they always got our back. And I could just say that they taught us a lot. Taught us a lot, and we could grow from there.
Daquan, for you, just what does it mean, just you and Cam led the team in tackles today, just going out and finishing your careers the way you started it out there together on the field?
Oh man, we've been talking for years about this moment, but that's one of the reasons we stuck around, man. We just wanted to be able to do that, and we've been focusing on leading the guys, and the young guys see us as leaders. But we've also had our individual accomplishments and duo accomplishments, and I think we were both tracking. We made it over 300 tackles career, and just like we both had a 100 tackle season, and all that good stuff. And I mean, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. You know that play you've seen in the Georgia game last year when the guy was able to get onto another guy and they were able to respond. That's just the relationship we've always had. Anybody can tell you, me and Cam butt heads sometimes, and it's all love, and that's just the way it got to be. If both guys are going to be alphas and both guys are going to be leaders in that room, and I love that guy to death. Probably be at my wedding one day. So I'm just glad I was able to meet him, and we stayed together this whole time, and we came in and played as freshmen, and here we are, fifth-year seniors, heading out together. So I'm thankful for him.
Daquan, the scoreboard for senior day very different than a year ago this time. How is the vibe in behind the scenes of locker room? How is it different than a year ago? For those who aren't inside, how is it different? How's it feel different?
I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on last year around this time, so focusing on this year, it felt great. That's the end of that.
Daquan, you've had a lot of talented teammates over the years. Obviously, you played with Trey McBride. Just how good is Torrey Horton?
Every time the ball go in the air and I see Torrey running down the sideline, I stand up way before it gets to him. So that's the kind of faith I got in Torrey. I've enjoyed watching him play this year. We talked after the game, and I know he's going to be good going forward. He did his thing this year too, but that's just something to build off of. I don't even think you've seen everything that you'll see from Torrey, and I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful for the way he's responded this year, the way he stepped up. Torrey Horton.
Torrey, you talked about doing it for the seniors. Likewise, how about the man sitting next to you when you're on the sideline watching him make tackles? What does that mean to you and your offense that's watching on the sideline?
Oh, it's a lot of faith. Of course, they moved me to punt return, and every time we see a third down, and I see this guy sub, and I'm like, okay, it's time to get ready to go back there. But I've always respected this man right here next to me since the day I got here, and he put out some rules of the team, and that's just something that I respected. And of course, brothers is going bump heads like he did with Cam, and at practice we did get a little chippy, but it was all love, So he tried to use the weight advantage over me, and I got the speed advantage over him. So practice got a little chippy, but it's all love, and that's just something that I'm gonna miss from this guy. He's a hard worker since winter workouts, since the spring. He's always been there on time, early, and just having him around, that's what motivates everybody in the room. And we call him, sometimes we call him General, Captain America, but that's just something that we all know what he could do, and that's just something that all the young guys and us that's here, we're gonna miss that, and it's gonna be hard to find another person like him, and to push others. It's hard to find someone on the team that you're slacking and they'd be like, you good, like, nah, he actually lets you know, and that's just something that we needed as offense, and just the young guys needed, and that's just something that I'm gonna miss.
Torrey, for you, I mean, on your touchdown, it's not like you had like five yards of separation, but so what does it mean when the quarterback has the confidence to kind of throw it up there for you to go make a play? 'Cause Jay was talking about he likes having the receivers that go up and make the catches of 50-50 balls.
I don't know. I feel like that just comes with a lot of practice, and it's all about building a relationship. We go out to practice, we bust our butts every day, and it's some of those plays that you probably seen in the spring that probably you guys seen other receivers making, and that's just something that the quarterback grows on and feels confident. Like it's just having that faith in the receivers, and that's just something that I'm thankful for the quarterback having in me, and just going out there with the the blessings and the ability that I have to go make those type of plays. That's just something that I'm thankful for.
Good.
One more thing before y'all turn everything off. I've been here for 5 years and y'all have been fair to me, and I'm thankful for y'all covering me and showing me the love that I've been shown, and believing in me. Even when I was a young guy and I was starting to get into a leadership role, and here we are. So I'm thankful for y'all. I hope that y'all continue y'all career at CSU, and good luck next year.
One last thing. Captain General, D Jack out.
Thank y'all, man.